So, this is Zombie Cornhole. Got a board over there. 10 points is the maximum, then 5, then 2. The zombie firing cannon over here. Get the best score you can with 5 zombies using nothing but grenades. What could go wrong? G'day, guys. My name's Josh. You can call me Zarwoodle, and welcome back once again to 7 Days to Die in the brand new Alpha 18 update, where we're back in Zarwoodle Park 2 to do some more building, to do some more testing, and to have some more fun. I'm here because after the last episode of me building my zombie missile base, it's got my creative juices flowing, and there's a couple other things I want to try. I reckon I can take that idea and turn it into some other stuff, but the only way to find out is to build it and see if it works. So I'm going to be doing that out in the field over there somewhere. But before I head out and start building, as always, we need to go into the Hall of Legends and thank another couple of superstars for making these episodes possible. And today, I'm thanking Isaac S. I assume that says Isaac or Isaac. I'm not sure. That's not the way I'll spell Isaac, but I'm not sure. I'm going to call it Isaac. Isaac S, Dustin S, and Christian M. So thank you, and thank everyone else for making these episodes a possibility. There was a comment on a video the other day, I think it was actually the solo video, complaining that I spent some time at the start of these episodes thanking the Patreons. And I was like, dude, if they didn't support me when the channel got deleted, when I got demonetized for an entire month, if they didn't have my back, you wouldn't get the episodes. Now, I found it kind of amusing that you were complaining about someone ruining the content that they provide for you. So thank you, everyone in the Hall of Legends, and those yet to be put up on the wall. Ah, the silos. I think, so the idea that I've got is kind of a tinkering of this kind of idea. So I think I might build it just next to the silos. I still got some nice flat ground out here, so I might even just, I mean, look, a missile silo, a military installation like this needs some defenses, right? So we've got the ICBM zombie missiles. How about a zombie cannon? I'm not actually really sure what the best way to build this is going to be, because even though, like, I mean, the archers are perfect for making, like, a barrel of some kind, I can't actually put them on an angle, and I don't want to have the barrel being flat, and I also don't want to have it, like, vertical, like the silo. I would love to have it kind of like a 45 degree, but there are no 45 degree arches. I mean, maybe it would still kind of, I can't see what the block is doing. Can you gotta show me? No, there you go. I mean, maybe having just a horizontal one might actually work a little bit. I'm not sure. I might even just build one just to see how it goes. I want to see how it looks. There we go, just like that. It's like a nice little tunnel. I mean, that would work perfectly if I could just, like, tilt it up a little bit. If I could, like, glue all these together and, like, bang it on the little, like, tuft, oh shit, the tuft of ground just here and point it up at the sky just a little bit, you could get some serious range out of it. But, like, just like this, I mean, it'll just, like, fire them straight into the wall over here and they won't go anywhere. I'm thinking I'll try 2 different options. I'll make one that's just like a normal ramp using normal ramp blocks. Like, it's a pretty steep curve and should get some pretty good, kind of arc out of that one, assuming the zombies do actually follow that path. So I'll make one like that, and that's gonna have to be, I assume, well, how big is the zombie gonna be? It's like 2 wide, so I have to make it so that I can walk up through it, so the zombies don't get caught on the wall at all. So maybe just out here like that, we'll get another one like there. Is that gonna be big enough, I suppose? Or maybe it has to be one more. I don't know. It's already looking pretty bloody big, and I barely even started. Oh, I don't know. It's like, it's giving me some railgun vibes as well. Like, this is a pretty big and square barrel. And you don't usually have kind of square barrels on anything other than, like, sci-fi spaceships. But I don't know. I like the look of it so far. I just want to know what's going to work. And once I find what works, then I can build something that's also aesthetically pleasing. Look, even if this doesn't work, that's a cool little art installation. It looks like the kind of thing that they put on the side of freeways for no reason. The random sculptures and all sorts of gobbledygook that you drive past that's painted all sorts of colors. You're like, why the hell is that even there? This looks like one of those things. That's a nice, it also looks like Melbourne Exhibition Hall. That's a very, I mean, if you're from Melbourne, you know what I'm talking about, but if you're not, then you probably don't. But it looks like a very well-known landmark in Melbourne, which I kind of like. Makes me feel a bit like I'm back at home. But the important thing is that I can fit through here as well. It's just big enough for me, so hopefully it'll be big enough for a zombie as well. So I think to make like a firing change to kind of test this out, I need to dig down a little bit in here. Let's just go down into the ground and replace this with steel walls like that all the way around. How big does it need to be? we'll just go the 2x2 firing chamber that we've used previously. And God, that's a cool bunker. I really like that bunker. I like how it turned out in the end. It was a big build. It was a long job. We got it done, and I'm happy that I did. I enjoy knowing that there's all of that just kind of hiding beneath the surface, nice and stealthily. You'd never even know it was there, other than the 2 drawbridges, the big silos, and the entryway just next to it. But whatever. If you're blind as a bat, you'd probably never figure it out. So if I just have that down there, and I can put the grenades in there, some bars over the top to keep it nice and safe. In fact, how are the bars gonna work with that? Let's go iron bars. Let's actually test this out while we got it here. So like that, and then let's go like that, I suppose. Is that gonna be the best way to do this? I think it might, because I don't think I can put one on the level above, can I? So I can't put it like, where is it? That one. Can I put one of those in there? No, I can't. Okay, because those bars are taking it up. All right, fair enough. Fair play. That's right. We'll work with what we got. So that still should do the job though. Put a Chelsea right in there. That should fire out of the muzzle relatively straightforwardly. Banging on a couple of sheets on either side to close up the barrel. And it should look, I mean, it already looks pretty bloody good. I mean, it doesn't really look like a gun so much, or like a rifle or anything that like might be fun and explosive. It looks kind of like some weird like air vent coming out of the bunker underneath more than anything else. Like those big air vents that you can climb into, like in Wallace and Gromit or Tenacious D, the Pick of Destiny. Either one of those, you can get inside the vents and go down to find whatever treasure you might need. But, I mean, functionally, it should work pretty well. But it might look a little bit better if I got one of these bad boys and just bang that on the top to give it a nice little point again. That looks a little bit better. Still looks like an air vent or some sort of weird, like, evil building. I don't know, whatever. But let's give that a test run. Now we've got kind of the basics done. I need to make my little stainless steel. That's what I need. I want to get some of these bad boys. Need to make my little buckets that I put all the grenades in to get it to fire. Put that there, and then go like that, and go all the way around. Just I mean, you need to have all the grenades grouped in the middle as best you can, just like that. Right, okay. I think we're just about ready. Let's put a Chelsea in, let's put some grenades in, find a way to fire this thing, and see how far Chelsea can go. My expectation is going to hit the roof, and she's going to land like right here. In fact, you know what? I'm so confident of that, I'm going to put like this here. This is the marker to beat. If I get it over there, I'll consider it a success. Well, this is interesting. I spawned in Chelsea, and she's just, sliding away like a moonwalking Jeffrey up to the top of the, top of the slide. That's the opposite of how that should have worked. Look, I'll show you again. I'll go in here, and I'll get Chelsea. Oh, you're gonna slide this time. Look, she's sliding again. Why are you sliding all the time up? Stop that. How do I stop you from sliding up the goddamn barrel? I finally got to the standstill, but I'm not sure if I've ruined the whole thing now because there's like a hard edge down here. I've used a wedge tip down here, so it's a sharper incline than the normal ramp. So she's not going anywhere anymore. So you can still see like there's like a path of the barrel going up like that. I don't know if that's gonna ruin everything that I wanted to do with it though. So let's get some grenades. Let's get lots of grenades like that and down to there. And we'll also grab some insta explosives as well. In fact, now we'll keep them. Probably don't need them right now. I'll just throw the last grenade in with the pin pulled. All of you in here. I don't know. This is the point now where you should start putting your bets on. How far do you think she'll go? Will she make it over the cliffs in the distance? Will she make it over the line in the sand that's only like 2 feet in front of the end of the barrel? I don't know. Will she even make it out of the gun? I really doubt. Now I've got that like kind of that big lip there. I really doubt she's gonna go anywhere near as far as what I was hoping. So 3, 2, and this is the last one here. All right. Pull the pin and grenade in. All right. Let's see what happens. Well, I think she cleared the line. The line of blocks definitely was a little bit of an underestimation. She's gone. She's like absolutely gone. I don't know if like the game's even gonna render her body that she's gone that far away from me. She would have ended up out here somewhere. I'd never know where. That's Oh boy. Alright, no need to worry about the little lip on the bottom of it. Turns out it works just fine. There were a few comments on the missile silo videos saying that they wanted me to shoot either radiated zombies or fire zombies out of the missiles to see them like spread out into the sky. And I think that's a pretty freaking fantastic idea. And I feel like before I do anything more with the zombie cannon, I should test it out with those bad boys. But to see them properly, let's turn it to like 3:30 in the morning, because like just before dawn, just before 4 AM is when the night is at its darkest. All right, let's go in here. Let's get a bunch of what am I gonna call it? Are they fire zombies, flame zombies, or they burned? Zombie burnt. Okay, here we go. Let's put a bunch of those guys in. Although they seem to be sliding up the barrel again. Stop it! Stop it! No. Okay, they have to be on the platform down the bottom there. All right, we've got 3 of those in there. Let's load up the grenades and see if we can send them soaring like little flares through the night sky. All right, here we go. Pull the pin, drop the grenade in. All right, let's have a look and see what happens this time. They're like comets. They're like comets shooting across the night sky. That was perfect. That was fantastic. I didn't know if that was actually going to work or not, if it would stop rendering the flames of the zombies as they got shot out of the cannon. I've completely lost them. I don't know where their bodies have gone. Are they up the top here? Where did they actually end up? But that was fantastic. They had a nice little streak behind them. Oh man, I hope you got a couple of wishes, because I just saw a bunch of shooting stars. There we go, 50 grenades in the bottom, and let's go here, and let's go, rad. Let's get some, who wants to be radiated and flying through the sky? I wouldn't mind like, a biker radiators, because they are the biggest, baddest bastards that you've ever seen. I really don't like coming up against them. All right, here we go. Pull the pin, throw the grenade in. What's gonna happen this time? Let's get a good view from right here. How could you ever get over that? In fact, that kind of helps me figure out where they kind of land. See, the one who went the furthest got despawned because he went far enough away from me that the game stopped rendering him. But he made it all the way out to here. And that was a relatively short one too. In fact, you know what? Hey, did you survive that? How did you survive that? That's not on. You can't be surviving that shit. Here, have that for me. Hold that, please. Is that gonna kill you? Still has it. This is a testament to how much bullshit the radiator bikers actually are. He got shot out of a goddamn TNT cannon. He's stood on 3 grenades so far, and he's still A-okay. He's still not dead. I've moved a fair bit away from the cannon itself, out near the cliff, because this is about, I feel like it's a good range. It's the kind of a medium range. Like the big ones, a big explosion and a really well-timed firing will send a zombie all the way over there. That's too far, but a pretty shit one will land them around here somewhere. So you gotta kind of get a reasonably good one. But I'm thinking if I come all the way out here and I build myself some kind of target, something to aim for, then I might be able to make a game out of it. And what I'm thinking is kind of like, it's called Plinko, I think. I'm not sure, where you throw the beanbags at like the hole in the board. You gotta try and get it in certain holes at different points. I'm thinking that. I'm gonna make zombie Plinko, if that's what it is called, out over here. So I'm gonna make a sloped, like a giant sloped ramp with holes in it to try and slot the zombies into, and different holes are gonna be worth different points. So let's get myself the ramps like that. Now, do I want to make it like super steep like this? Or do I want to make it a little bit shallower using like the wedge tips like that? Oh, I don't know. I think, actually, you know what? I think the wedges are the way to go. Just because if I use the ramps, it's going to be like as high as this cliff. It's going to be like this tall before I get any sort of like target actually made. Or, I don't know. I'm going to have to like take a moment to think about this. This is a big decision. Whichever block I use, I'm going to have to stick with. I mean, the whole point of like that beanbag game is if you miss the holes, the zombies like slide off, right? I'm not sure if they actually slide off the wedge tips as well as they do as the ramps. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll build a little bit of a ramp with different kinds, see which one slides the best, and we'll make a decision based on that. Let's actually use some science and get some results to make our decision from. Let's not just wing it. Let's try and figure out what evidence we can find. Look at that. That's a pretty big difference between the 2 different types of blocks, isn't it? So this one's the ramp, and it goes up a long, long way. Although I kind of like as an angle from the gun, I kind of like that as a better kind of target to shoot for. But I haven't ruled out the wedges just yet. So let's get a zombie. Can I get one spawned right on the top, please? Let's get Chelsea back. She's always been good for me. Cheerleader Feral, just like that. You stand there, and I'll put another one of your friends just down there. Now I'm gonna need a sledgehammer. Let's get the steel sledgehammer, and I need to ragdoll these zombies somehow. There's no easy way to do it. So I'm just gonna have to like try and bash their heads in and see if I can get them to fall over. I said fall over, not fall off, Chels. Come on. There we go. Oh, no, okay, she didn't slide. Or even though I hit her in the direction of the ramp, she didn't slide down as much as I was hoping. Here we go, get another one, and boom. Damn it, she didn't go ragdoll. Come on, give me a ragdoll. Alright, apparently hitting me in the titties is not working for me. How about this? That's a little bit better. Yeah, she falls better. She falls better on the ramps. Okay, that's gonna do it for me. We're gonna make this out of ramps. Let's leave that one there as like the starting kind of area for it, and we'll build our way up off of that. Oh boy, I'm starting to think I might have bitten off more than I can chew again. This is probably gonna be another pretty big build. It's gonna take me a little while to do, but it might be worth it. I don't know. Maybe I can bring some friends in and we can play Zombie Blinko together, and I'll be bad at it because I'm bad at all the games I create. I'm just bad at games in general. Alright, that should do. That should be big enough. So I can have like the bullseye, I guess, like the highest point target in the middle here. And I can have some other ones around the outside like that. I'm gonna have to make this too wide, which needs to be on this side, I think. So let's just go copy rotation and we'll build this all the way up. We'll use the supports that are already there. I'm not going to build anything fancy underneath the thing. I mean, just the normal pillars should support it enough for now. I don't know if I need some extra inspiration later, or if I need some extra support that I can build something else later on down the track. But for now, let's just get like the skeleton of the thing done, and we can fill it out a little bit later. You son of a bitch! Why did that break? You had all your support there, you asshat! God damn it, game! Let's just see if I'm anywhere close to what I think I need to be. I've got 25 grenades down there and 1 Chelsea. So let's pull the pin, throw the grenade in, head over towards my targets. She's up, she's going. It's not bad, it's not bad. Oh, she hit it just there. That's actually pretty freaking spot on. Alright, I don't need the full 50 because full 50 will send it to the freaking moon, as we've discovered a lot of times. But like 25 will put her right on the nipples. Alright, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's fill out the rest of this and then start building out the rest of this target. And then we can like put some actual like points targets in the middle and we can start moving on. Oh, I like it. I like it when I just kind of more arse than class something through this and just to kind of wing it and hope for the best. And then at the end of it, it comes out and isn't actually that bad. I'm happy with that. I was expecting so much less. So here's where it starts to get a little bit iffy. I have no idea how many blocks up this is. I mean, sure, I could count, but I was just talking about how winging things and just arsing it and hoping for the best usually works out for me. So I'm just going to try and make this into a circle as kind of best I can. And like go all the way around like that. So I've got 4 on the bottom. And then I'm thinking if I get rid of this stupid bloody plant. I'm thinking if I go now like maybe 2 or maybe 3, I suppose. And kind of work our way up like that. And then from that we'll go 2 like that. And then kind of go up and around that way. I'm hoping that will work out for me. I mean, look, it's still going to be pretty pixelated. I'm like, I can't make a perfect circle out of square blocks. That's just not going to happen, even with all the fillers and stuff like that I do have. The other option is just to make this a square. In fact, maybe I should look up a Plinko board. Well, first of all, confirm that it is actually Plinko that I'm thinking of, or if it's the name of a different game, but see what it actually looks like. Because maybe I should build this to represent that, rather than just like a big circular board that you try and pin a zombie to. Is this zombie darts, or is this zombie Plinko? I need to start deciding that. It's not Plinko at all. Plinko's that game with like the board with all the pegs in it, and you throw a board like it kind of bounces down the thing, and like so like chooses randomly what the score is down the bottom. Kind of like Peggle, but like an actual game. So it wasn't Plinko I was thinking of. It's kind of closest to Cornhole, which is interesting because I've never actually played Cornhole in my life. That's not a game down here, but I know about it from TV shows and movies and stuff because I'm a man of class and leisure. So like that's the kind of closest thing that I'm going for. The one I actually had in mind is like the beanbag toss arcade game thing where you've got different holes where you throw the beanbags in, so like a variation of Cornhole, I suppose. But if I'm going to be building something like this, I've got a big board in front of me. Maybe I just make this zombie Cornhole. I mean, why not, you know? If I give myself one target in the middle to aim for, and then everything else is just a 0, at least then rather than having to tally up points, you just go by goals, you know? Like, did you get 1 point, 2 points, 3 points? I don't know. I don't know how many points you might get, but like trying to tally that is easier than like going 25 points here, 100 points there, or whatever, and whatnot. So let's actually just build this out to be like a proper board, like all the way out to there. I mean, that should be wide enough, I think, if I build that all the way across. Or is that maybe a little bit too wide? That seems a bit too wide to start with. Maybe... Okay, I'll go with that. I'll even it up on the other side because symmetricality is important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I go on a fish alive. Every time I count to 5, I want to sing that bloody song. 1, 2, and then 3 ought to do it, I think. What's that going to do for me? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I need one more. And 5. No, damn it, that's 6. Oh, for goodness sake. I hate it when it puts a block where I didn't quite mean it. Is that the right width? That looks like the right width. Alright, let's build the wall to the top, give ourselves a goal, and see if that's going to work out for us. Look at that, that's starting to come together really nicely. It's like a big washboard. It's really bloody bright too. It's kind of like right now, it looks like one of those big panels that you put a pizza on. Imagine just the size of the pizza you could make with this thing too. Oh, that was like a gigantic pepperoni and pineapple pizza. I could just dive into that and just like gnaw on it for the next 50 years of my life. I mean, probably not 50 years, maybe only like 5 considering the amount of fat and disgustingness that we're going into my body. But oh my god, would it be delicious. That's like the dream. Oh, it's like home with like that, like a 20-foot long club sandwich, whatever it was. Takes me 4 weeks to eat. Man, I want that. I want a gigantic pizza. I just want pizza, actually. I'm just a hungry boy, and a giant pizza panel is making me think about it an awful lot. But I need to finish construction, get it all the way to the top. Well, only like a third of the way through. Oh boy, I need to stop building such big things. This, the Hall of Legends, the MVP tower, the bloody missile silo base. I start off with like what I think is going to be like a 45-minute build, and it turns into like several hours. And at the end of it, I'm like, why did I decide this was a good idea? Why did I think I could do this? Why did I think that I'd be done before Christmas of 2022? I'm not going to be. It's not going to happen. But at the end of this, I'll get to have a couple of rounds. I'll get to fire a couple of zombies, have it work like one time, and then call it a day. I'll go through all of this work to play the game once, and then just pack it all in. Boy, talk about like not a good return of investment. Make sure I clean up after myself. Oh, I missed the shot. Get rid of all this extra scrap iron that's down here, just like that. It's looking pretty good though. Got like the main kind of tendrils of support up there now. That should be big enough, I think. So I think like, I'm still not sure if I'm going to go like the proper like cornhole board and just have like one little like hole to aim for like here, and then everything else is a miss, or if I'm going to go with a bunch of different holes, maybe 3 different holes all the way around. I haven't quite decided. I was talking before about like not having to do arithmetic is good because I can't be bothered trying to do math at the best of times. But I mean, having different targets to kind of make hitting like the really good hole even better. Maybe I'll make the hole a little bit smaller as well, even just that little bit more exciting. I feel like that might be a little bit more fun. So I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. I'll finish off the board first, and then we'll see how we go from there. That's the thing. I never make a plan for these things. I just gotta go wherever the wind takes me. And I mean, often it takes me up the garden path, but whatever. As long as it's fun getting there. Alright, time to make a decision on how this board is going to work and stick with it for longer than 3 seconds. At least that's the plan anyway. How's it looking? It's all looking pretty good. I need to... In fact, I need to get rid of these ones so that it's all symmetrical around both sides, like that ought to do. Yep, looking good. Okay, right, how am I going to do this? It's very bright and very glaring. I need to repaint this thing at some point too. But I need to do it in a way that's not going to take away the structural integrity of it, you know? I need to make sure that it still actually works and doesn't collapse immediately as soon as I try and build anything else off it. So let's go... Maybe right in the middle here, let's go like this, and we'll go up around the outside like that one. Give myself a little section in the middle that I can get rid of. How's that? How's that gonna do? That's a very small, wow, that's a very small gap. Good luck hitting that one, but it's in the middle, and it's a fair way up. Let's actually go and put another couple of supports in like this, because then I can get rid of these ones. Like, I should do something a little bit cheeky, and on the outside here, I can go like this, maybe? Can I go like that? There we go. So if a zombie is like sliding down, they will get caught there and then sent into the hole. So you actually get the score. You don't just kind of like bounce off the rim and go down the other side. Alright, I kind of like that. Yep, okay, so that's a pretty small target, a pretty small target window. You really got to get lucky to get it in there, which is kind of what I wanted. So let's maybe go down here and make some bigger ones, I suppose. Some slightly bigger holes to try and slot a zombie into. I don't know. There's lots of jokes to be made here, but I'm too busy trying to figure out how I'm going to get this game to work to actually make them right now. You just fill in the gaps. You make your own dirty jokes and laugh at them and just give me the credit for it. Can we do that? Can that be the arrangement? That sounds a lot easier to me. There we go, look at that! That's almost like a proper board now. It needs a paint job and some like numbers and stuff. I've had the bonus of having this little lip here, in fact even there too, is I can bang on some signs and actually give it a score. I haven't decided what score to give anything yet. The only thing that's like a hindrance here is this one's a little bit smaller. So what should we give this one? Maybe like... So I want to make this actually worth quite a lot. I'm tempted to go like 10 up for one at the top and 5 for one of the ones at the bottom. They're like 2 for the one like right down the bottom. I suppose that might be, yeah, that seems like a pretty good option. We'll go here. In fact, we'll go the double score. Why not? We'll go that one and we'll go 0. There we go. Look at that. 10 double figures. Just because then like that's all nice and symmetrical up there. Then down here we can go 5, bang that one there and like that. And because it's an odd number, we get that in the middle. And then the bigger one down the bottom. Well, I feel like I should make that bigger because it's kind of the same size as this one, but it's lower to the ground. I mean, if you cook the shot, if you don't put enough charges in, you might still get a couple of points. That's fine with me. So let's go 2 and 2. And there we go. Look at that. Just like that. We have some scores. We have a board. Let's give this thing a paint job and then give it a red hot crack. I want to see if it actually works. Rather than test it while it's still in like its building phase, let's finish it, then test it. Let's just put all our eggs in that zombie exploding basket and hope for the best. I couldn't quite decide on the paint job, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint down, like, down the board from the holes themselves. So clearly 10 is the best one. That's why it gets the purple color, because we all know that purple is the best. Then after that, I think we'll go the rusty green, blue. They're not very nice blues and greens, are they? I really wish there was like a good solid, like some good solid paint palettes in here, like some actual like decent colors you could use to paint some things. All right, let's get that. Let's go this one because now it's 3 wide. That looks fine. I mean, it's pretty ugly actually now that I say it looks fine. Not the best one ever, but whatever. We needed the green. We got a green, and then the last one can be blue. Paint that one. Nope, that's the wrong one. I need this one. Paint down there as well. I mean, look, that's the thing. Like, look at that. That's a yuck, like, baby vomit, disgusting green. Why can't I get, like, the green on the trees? Why can't I get a nice color green? Why do I have to get this disgusting crap oozing down my bloody brand new board? What else can we use in here then? Maybe, let's go red. Why not? We'll go purple, red, and blue. Not your traditional color palette, but whatever. It'll do the trick. Nice. Okay, and then around that, let's get, can I get, like, oh, let's, look, concrete mustard, which is probably going to be a disgusting color. Let's check that. Yep, not great. Or we could have flaky concrete orange. I mean, neither are particularly rocking my jocks, you know? Nothing's really making me excited about this. What about maybe a wood? Can I get like a wood paneling? Some wood ash? What about that one? Oh, that actually looks a lot better. I kind of like that. Got a bit of texture to it. Looks, I mean, the boards are usually wooden, so it kind of makes sense there as well. I'm okay with that. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe, what about this one? Nope, that's disgusting. Why do they even do it? Why do I think that would be a good idea? Oh, look at that. That's way better. Oh, shit, I just accidentally painted over all that stuff. Just go, get rid of that. There we go. That's much better. What is this? This is wood oak, I think. Yeah, wood oak. Of course it is. I mean, it's an actual wood rather than, like, trying to make do with whatever I had before. Look how, like, the red turns orange in for kind of sunlight as well. Everything's so, like... Oh man, what I wouldn't give for a matte finish, but whatever. Okay, we'll finish painting this board wood, because they are normally made out of wood, at least in my experience, and of which there is very little. Finish painting all of this. This should be good. Don't mind if I'm painted behind the signs. Need to paint the numbers, but I'll probably paint the numbers their respective colors. And then we're almost done. Wow, I mean, after you get, like, the actual giant board built, it doesn't actually take as long as what I thought it was going to do. All the way down there. Lovely. This is looking pretty good now. I like it. I was going to paint the little lips to be wood as well to kind of get the stand out, but they look kind of silly like that, so I might even go... How does granite look if I paint them black? Is that going to make it stand out a little bit better? Let's try all of this. Paint that one as well, because I can't paint behind the number. Like that. I mean, it kind of makes it stand out, but from over here, where the target is, kind of. I mean, yeah, the white's definitely the better option. Putting a white background behind the numbers definitely going to be the better go. Let's go actual metal white as well, because that was just like under the regular stainless steel color. But I paint that proper white, it should hopefully stand out just that little bit better again. Let's paint all of these. We'll have another look. This is an important decision, you know? You need to know what score you're actually aiming for, even though there's absolutely no aiming involved other than just how many grenades you put into the end of the cannon. Paint these ones as well, and that one there. Alright, how does that look? I think that looks a bit better. Let's go back over here. Yes, that's way better. You can totally tell what you're aiming for. Alright, cool. I think I need to put like a border on it as well. Something to kind of like actually make the board you're aiming for stand a little bit better. Because if we turn off the clouds 0, there we go. I mean, the fog's still going. Let's turn the fog off. Weather, fog 0 as well. That's a bit better as well. Yeah, I mean, it's still got this stupid dust cloud coming through, but you can still definitely read the numbers and see what you're going for. Good. Okay, let's put some more blocks around the outside of the board itself and paint them maybe black, I think, to kind of get that kind of effect going. That might be good go. But let's just paint this one like this. Let's get black granite, paint you, and then just copy that one all the way around. I can't be bothered painting them all after I'm done. There we go, get the black ones, and all the way around. Hopefully the black looks good. If not, then I'm doing all this for nothing. And that should just about do it. Get rid of those. Don't accidentally break the supports to the board. Look at that! That turned out so freaking good. I can't believe how well that turned out. For such a stupid idea, it actually turned into something pretty cool. I like it. I love finding like meta games, like mini games to do inside a different game, like Minecraft and stuff. Like anything with like creative building, you can do it with. Just finding like a different way to play the game inside the game was one of my favorite things. I like how that turned out. Look at that all the way over there. Okay, well, I can't hold back anymore. I have to test this out. Let's get myself, in fact, I've got 9 grenades on me. We're gonna need more. Not that one, we get this one. So 25, I think, was what we did last time. That put us like right in the middle of the board up there, kind of where the 10 is. So we'll try that again. We'll go 25, and I could put like 3 zombies in there, because they kind of sit at the bottom. But I'm only gonna use the one, because we only have to, we're going to follow the actual ones that we're flying through. And I'm gonna use the fire zombies because I have that nice like comet trail going past, which I kind of really like. Okay, that's that one. Oh wait, I don't need to worry about the grenade anymore because I have my new secret slot over here. I've got rid of the barrels because it turns out the barrels don't explode when you're far enough away from them, so it was kind of a bit of a moot point doing that. So let's get my what was it called again? It was called burnt, wasn't it? Zombie burnt. Let's put you in there just like that, and then let's go. Fuck it. For now, we'll sort out something else in a second. Let's just get the normal grenades here like this, and we'll just go like pull the pin, get rid of that one, and into the hole. Hopefully that's close enough. All right, what are you gonna do, buddy? Where are you gonna go? He's going over, and he's well short. Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of what you want, though. You want to make sure that you're rewarding a good shot and not just getting points for nothing. So 0 points for that one. Before I do anything else, actually, let's build some buckets over here so we can see what people score. Right, alright, I think this is gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I think it's gonna work. This is a very delicate operation. I'm removing some of the ramp blocks and replacing it with solid square blocks. Gotta fill all those stupid little gaps. I don't need to fill that one up there. I don't think I need that block. I need to do you as well. Every time I break one of these blocks, I'm petrified that this whole thing is going to collapse. I'm gonna lose everything. These ones as well, in like there. And there we go. Just like that, we have a bucket. Let's, what color? I'm gonna paint these ones the white as well. What is it? Metal white, like that. We'll paint all of that white Netsu. Oh, I could paint it purple actually because it's the purple bucket. Nah. Let's not confuse this at all. Having the solid white is nice because it gives the contrast against like the numbers and the board and stuff like that. There we go, like that and like that. And there we go. And now, when a zombie falls in here, we will know about it because their body will remain and we can come and score it later. Good. See, look, it's all coming together. It's all coming up like Millhouse. I think that is just about done. All the buckets are there, and they're all painted white as well. That's about as really good as I could ever have really hoped with that. It just looks good. You know, it looks polished, it looks nice. I wasn't expecting it to come out anywhere near that good before. I'm very glad I didn't decide to build this into like a circle, because it would have just looked like trash with all like the jagged edges and shit. But that looks really good. At some point, actually, when we go up this, don't look underneath it. Like, to build those buckets, there's definitely a little bit of, like, ugly construction work going on. Not the best thing I've ever done in my life, but, I mean, look, we can, like, build a wall up around the outside of it, which I'll probably do down the track. Just make it a little bit more presentable, you know? I don't have the time to do it right now, because I've already been going for almost 2 hours, and, like, that's a long time to build something like this. There's been a couple of collapses here and there, but we've got through it reasonably okay. All the buckets have their lights on. I can't light up the rest of the board, which is a bit of a shame unless I use my helmet light. I could probably build like some pylons out here or something with spotlights, but spotlights don't throw light that far. It's not going to look as good as what it could do if spotlights worked like spotlights. But there we go. All the buckets are nice and lit up, but let's go back to daytime just so we can see everything. Let's actually start trying to get some scores. I'll give myself 5 attempts, actually. 5 tries to get the best score I can. So 10 for the purple bucket, 5 for the red bucket, and 2 for the blue bucket. This is going to go badly for me. I'm probably going to get nothing but zeros, but whatever. We have to give the game a try. I mean, it wouldn't be a fun game if it wasn't at least a little bit challenging, would it? You've got to make sure that there is some sort of challenge to this. Otherwise, it's completely pointless. The zombie is in. Grenades going in as well. Oh, buddy, I'm excited to see how this goes. In fact, you know what? I'm going to pick all those grenades back up again. I'm going to give myself a bow because I want to fire. Look, I know I can just throw grenades in or do some other ways, but the bow is the most reliable way for me to do it. Nah, listen, no, we're not doing that. We're not worrying about the crossbow right now. We're always going to go the compy. Compy for life. So first attempt, I'm just going to go, in fact, I might go 30 grenades, I think. Because 25 seems to be okay, but I need to compensate for the lighter projectile. The zombie's a little bit lighter than Chelsea, I feel like. I mean, it's on fire, and heat is lighter than cool. So, because hot air rises. That was a weird way to say that. Alright, so, I've got all those in there. Let's get my bow complete with my explosive arrow. I'm over near the board. Alright, let's give this a crack. Aim for the little target to the right. Good shot, and it's coming over. Where are you gonna land, buddy? It's got a good height. No, he got stuck in the board. No, his leg went through. Oh, okay. I might need to reset that and start again because it turns out like if they hit right where the join in the blocks are, they're just gonna get stuck in it. Damn it. Okay, there's a little bit more building to do yet. We're not quite there yet. This is why you test stuff, because sometimes you find out that your game's a broken piece of shit. There we go. It's like looking at the internal workings of a pinball machine or something. There's crap everywhere, but the board itself is now solid all the way through, which is should stop them kind of getting stuck and their legs poking through. Alright. So, this is Zombie Cornhole. Got a board over there. 10 points is the maximum, then 5, then 2. The zombie firing cannon over here. Get the best score you can with 5 zombies using nothing but grenades. What could go wrong? I've nudged the zombie to be just as close to the middle bar as I possibly can, and I think that's going to be important for the angle that the zombie comes out of the barrel in. And I think that 30 grenade level was good last time. It would have been fine. It would have slid down to get at least a 2, but he got stuck in the board. So there we go. There we go. That's 25. We'll go another 5 in here. 3, 4, 5. I think I actually did like 7 in there last time. Let's go another couple just in case. All right. He is ready to go. I have a bow with an explosive charge. Let's try this again. Aim for the hole. Like that. There we go. Good shot. Is flying. Oh, he's got a lot of legs. A lot of legs. Oh, come on. That was so close. Oh, I gambled on the 10 and I got a 0. Damn it. All right. 1 zombie down. 0 points. That's right. Plenty of time to come back from that one, though. It totally works, though. That's so good. You can totally turn this into a game. He's a little bit off center, so I'm going to try and nudge him. In fact, if I slow my movement down, I can't slow my movement down a little bit. You can do it when you're in the free cam, but not quite when you're still controlling your body. There we go. That should be just about fine. He's near enough in the center. So what was that? That was 30 and then an extra 2. So that was 32 grenades that time. So let's go maybe 35 grenades this time. Get an extra 3 grenades worth of power firing him out of the cannon. Let's see, 25. So we've got 25 and put an extra 10 in. So we're going to leave 1 grenade remaining in my head. There's so many grenades. So this is not really an efficient sport, is it? I feel like the equipment costs is pretty freaking ridiculously high. All right, let's try that. Let's fire for the bunker. Like that. There we go. Did he not leave the bunker? That's going to be a mulligan. He needs to at least leave the barrel from the count, surely. There we go. That is 35 grenades down in there. Let's try this again. Please actually leave the bunker this time. Into the hole. Good shot. Oh my god, he's got some serious legs this time. He's going to clear the board. He cleared the board by a freaking mile and he's gone through the ground. He's gone. Oh, well, as cool as that is, that's not what I wanted. So that is 2 zombies down and still 0 points. It's not looking good for me. All right, so 35 grenades is too much. We have to scale it down. So 32 is too little, 35 is too much. I guess 30, well, can I go 33 and a half? Is there a way to throw half a grenade in there? Like maybe like a C4 or something who's gonna... Another freaking chainsaw. What did I tell ya? Always get chainsaws out of that. Alright, let's get some more grenades on me. Maybe we'll have to try a little bit more. Let's go maybe 32? No, we'll try 32. So 33. I don't know. We're really like narrowing down what the peak amount of grenades is gonna be. You know what, let's keep him on the side a little bit this time, a little bit off to the side. So if I miss the 10, I'll hopefully get him to slide down into the 5. That's my plan. It's probably not going to work out that well for me, but whatever. We've got to try something different, because so far, we've got donuts, and not the delicious kind, the embarrassing kind. Although I suppose if you have enough of the delicious kind, that gets embarrassing too. Alright, there we go. That is 33 grenades. Let's give that a shot. Aim for the window again. In we go. That looks a bit better. It's looking a bit better. Not too far. No, I went too far left. Oh, no. I'm shitting. This is my own freaking game. I'm a shitter. The closest we got, we landed the zombie here. And so far, we've got absolutely nothing. All right. 3 zombies down and still 0. Oh boy, I mean, I could totally bring it and be like, oh my god, guys, look, I totally got all 10s, 50 points, the maximum for me at my own game. But no, we all know that would be a lie because I'm shit at this. All right, let's put another zombie in, get ourselves some more grenades. That would be probably more than enough, got plenty of them. Let's see, so that was 33, and he went almost too far, but a little bit to the left. So I think it's now more important for me to focus on the line of the zombie than anything. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. That little nudge, his foot's right on the bar. This could be good. Okay, I'm going to do 33 again, and hopefully this is going to go a bit better for me. So a full stack of 25, and then 8 on top of that. This is the 4th zombie. I've got to get something on the board. I've got to get a point, or else I might just delete this entire episode. Well, I can't, because I've now been recording for 2.5 hours. What do I need? So that's 5, 1, 2... 3. There we go. Okay, yeah, I've been recording 2.5 hours. I need to get something out of this, or else my day has been a complete waste. Aim for the gap. In it goes. Oh, he's low. He's low. Didn't have the legs the last time. Oh, no! Wait, is he in? No, there's nothing of him in. He got stuck in the board below the 2. 4 zombies down. 0 points. Josh! What are you doing? You're embarrassing yourself. I do kind of like that there's an element of random to this. I mean, sure, like you could figure it out. So if you put a zombie in a certain space and, you know, you put in 33 grenades or whatever the secret recipe is, you will get 10 points every time. But every time it's a little bit different. You never know how he's going to come out the end of the barrel. You never know if it's going to be good or embarrassing. So this is zombie number 5. I really hope you actually do something for me now, Jeff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go 8 again. In fact, no, let's go for broke. Let's go 9. Let's overpower it, because if it gets a little bit of a shit takeoff again, hopefully we'll still get up there somewhere and get me some points. All right, let's try that one. There we go. Yep, in the gap. I'm getting better at that. Oh, he's looking good. He's looking good. He's looking too good. He's over the top again. 5 zombies, 0 points. Wow, I've made this game so much harder than I thought I was. Well, I'm going to have to keep going until I get some sort of point on the board, wherever it may be. But my official score is 0. It's 0. Oh, I'm shit at this sport. It's my own freaking sport. I invented this game. You'd think I'd be good at it. Oh my god, this is like finding an Australian who's shit at throwing a boomerang or eating a kangaroo tail. Of which I'm probably actually shit at both of them now that I say it. Okay, here we go. I've scaled it down to 30 grenades to try and get a little bit better. God, he went flying out of that one too. Oh, he's looking pretty alright though. Oh, just missed. That was the right level though. He got the right amount of power to get the 10. He just missed the board. Okay, we're honing in. Let's go again. Let's keep going until we get something. I've gone 30 grenades again, but this time I'm gonna, instead of like firing the arrow like I have, because maybe that explosion of the arrow is like setting him off course. I don't know. I'm gonna pull the pin and send another grenade in there and see if that works a little bit better. Oh, there we go. He's looking, oh, he's a long way left. He's a long way left. Damn it, this is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. I just want to get something. I want to get into one of the buckets to prove it can work. Because right now, oh, there's a screamer over here. That's right, I can take care of you pretty easily. Have that. That's, oh, rolled right to a feint. Oh, go, go. Oh, damn it. Imagine I put the screamer in the bucket. That would have been really good. This is going to be 29 grenades. Pull the pin, throw it in, and wait for the explosion. There we go. Oh, he looks straight this time too. Oh, get there. Get on. What? No. No, he was a bit short. He went straight through and ended up somewhere. Oh, he's underneath the board anyway. He went through the board, but he landed well short. Oh, that would have been good. I should have overpowered it. Always go for more power, Josh. If in doubt, power out. I mean, that's an expression for something else, but we could use it for this too. Oh, I seem to be doing some damage to the world as well. I've broken into my underground bunker. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some repairs to that one a little bit later, but that's alright. That's not my issue right now. My issue right now is I can't put a fucking zombie in a fucking bucket. How is it so hard? Come on! Please, for the love of God, I've been doing this for so long at this point. So long, in fact, that I just forgot to actually put the zombie in the chamber. There we go. Put another one in there. There we go. I don't even care about your placement anymore. Just do it. Oh, God, he's gone to the moon. Get it done. Come down. No, he's well wide again. Well wide again, and too long as well. Oh, I'm just getting so mad. I'm just getting so freaking mad. Oh, I'm starting to go insane. I think I figured out my problem finally. I think my problem was I was using the wrong kind of ammo. I was using the wrong zombie. I've steered away from my tried and true love of my life, Chelsea, and was using that burnt bastard for no bloody reason. Maybe Chelsea can be the one to make all my dreams come true yet again. Maybe forget Arlene. Maybe forget that burnt bastard. I'll probably forget about you because you've disappeared over the horizon. That's right though, definitely more consistent firing than before. That was like 32 grenades, probably too many. Let's try Chelsea again and let's go with maybe like 25 or something. I don't know, I feel like I've got a better hope with Chelsea than I ever did with that Bernie bastard I was using before. Come on, Chelsea, please. Put me out of my misery. I'm desperate at this point. I'm running out of patience and time. Oh, she looks straight there. She looks straight. She's going good. Get there, get there, get legs. On the board. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. That's points. We finally got points in frickin' zombie cornhole. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Little Shawoodle. Did you see that? Little Shawoodle, did you see? I have to show you, mate. Look, we did it. We finally got some fucking points. Yes. Some things are just so exciting that you need to get the miniature version of yourself to go and actually show off your greatest accomplishment. I didn't even get a good score. I'll put you out of the way over here, little Shawoodle. You can sit there and watch me freak out at the fact that I'm so awful at this goddamn game. I didn't even get a good score. I got 2 points. 2 points out of 10. Not right. I took like a million tries as well. Oh, finally. That's such a relief. We finally got it done though. Oh, man. I have to go and have like a stiff drink and maybe like 17 cups of coffee or something, because that has been such a long day to get such an awful reward, but we finally got there. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, there you go. That is a very long build and a very complicated game called, I mean, it's not really a complicated game, it's just a very difficult game to get it right, called Zombie Cornhole. It's fun. I can see this being like a game you play with your mates. I mean, the lag in like playing 7 Days to Die online might cause some issues. We're going to have to finish building the cabinet around here, like, and actually get like some walls so you can't see all the stuff inside that makes it actually work. But I like that a lot. That'd be good fun. I might play this. I'll try and play this for the Patreons, I guess, at some stage. And like, just like Shawoodle Races, maybe we can come in and play some Patreon Zombie Cornhole at some point. I don't know. But that was, despite my frustrations and my total lack of skill at this, that was actually a lot of fun, and it turned out really bloody well. So I'll have to come back and build some more fun mini games in Shawoodle Part 2 in another episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to all the patrons on Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure to like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.